Welcome back to the channel. Check it out. I'm gonna call this a W-24 yellow line. This is a printout of the 1983 catalog. You can see it right here with the red line. Module 248. Here you can take a screenshot if you want to read all of that. There is two different variations. This one has the back cover with screws, and there's another version with the round back cover that you push in, like the model that I did on the last video. Much prefer screws on these. I really hate those pop-up back covers. So those two variations are available on the red line and the yellow line. Which one is rarer? I don't know. Anybody knows? Leave me a comment down below. I actually bought this a while back. Apparently it has a new battery, and it does look sharp. Light works. Stopwatch works. So the timer does work. The alarm. Let's see if I could get the alarm to sound. No. Nope. So I gotta program it and let it sound. I'm still debating if I should like polish it up. Probably will, but for now I just want to remove these old straps. They are not original. They are period correct. If you're wondering, it is 18 millimeter, and I want to see the spring bar. Why? Because these use, yes, look at that chunky tip on that spring bar. That's because they have like a big hole at the end. Getting original straps for this is, you know, basically impossible. I just put F91 straps because, you know, I'm not gonna wear these. It just, oh, this spring bar doesn't look original. Let me see if I can push that out. Yeah, spring bar is not original, and it looks like it's about to break. So I got one. Can't ask for more. These old watches are getting to be crazy expensive on eBay. Till that back cover is backwards. This should be on this side. So they probably did change the battery. Put it the wrong side. At least the the speaker works. That's the main concern with putting this backwards. Sometimes when you put it backwards, the connection is not made for the speaker to work. So they changed the battery. At least it has this. It looks like they didn't know how to put it back. But that's okay. See, this is the thing I don't trust. The 10G, these cheapo batteries. I don't trust those batteries. Let me see something here. I don't think it has. Look, the O-ring is so crappy. Let's take a measurement. I think I might have it. If it's the same measurements as the watch I did before. Let me zoom you guys out so you can see. So 31. I do have it 31. So that's the thing about the original straps. Sometimes they're not like a perfect measurement, and that's why they're so expensive. But let's see if this 31.9, pretty thick. Let's see if this one works. Oh yeah, I think it will. I think it will. So I definitely have to remove that module and clean up all this gunk. Gotta remove the buttons and remove the O-rings. If you get something like this, I bought this many years ago. You can see it has like different sizes. You're bound to find the correct size there. Yeah, I think this one is perfect. It needs to be a little bit wetter. That way it'll stick down. That's why I'm going to install it. That way it can start taking the shape that I need. Because I'm not gonna break this down right now. I just wanted to change the battery. Like I said, you know, if you go out and you spend the money on buying some of these old watches, don't be cheap and leave one of these old batteries in there and run the risk of that battery start leaking and messing up the module, because you're not getting parts for this anywhere. I don't want to stretch it. I don't want to stretch it, but I might have to add more silicone to the pad there. Because it doesn't have enough. This is what I use. I get this on Amazon. I'll leave you a link. When this starts getting dry, all I do is come over here and do a few little drops. Then I take this, spread it around. Now that O-ring is probably gonna be like super wet, but that's okay, that's what I want. This is the original one. Let me do this one first. Put that one to the side. I'm not throwing that one away yet. Let's see if that was good enough. Put on my double goggles so I can see. Yeah, see, now it's nice and wet. Now what I want is to stick until I put that back cover on. I should have put the battery in first. You can see that I might have to stretch it, because the original one was slightly bigger than 31. Yeah. That's the difference between regular O-rings and original. Sometimes you gotta stretch it a little to make it fit perfect. Now this one might be, maybe it's too thick, but I already know that at 31 is the one I need. If this one is too thick, I could just order one a little bit thinner. Okay, that's good enough. That'll press down when I put the back cover on. Let me get the new battery. I put on gloves. You know that sometimes you could damage these batteries just by touching them. It's okay if you touch them on the positive side, but once you do positive and negative, you can short them out even if they're brand new. And I don't want to damage a brand new battery. Let me see if I could rebent these clips. This clip is not for this module, I think. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it is. It is. There goes the O-ring getting in my way now. Oh, it is tight. It's a tight fit here. There you go, I got it. Got it. It's on. Let's find the AC, which is right here. Let me zoom you in. Let's see if I did it right. Yeah, I went back to 0. Okay. Little O-ring. So I'm not gonna touch this again, maybe a few days. I'll let that O-ring get its brand new shape in there before I open it up again. It should be good. Should be good in a few days. The other thing I could do is like put it in boiling water. That way it gets really soft. And then I can manipulate it better. But ain't nobody got time for that right now. Okay, so let me zoom out, that way you guys could see. All right, so you know, you guys, I do 1, 3, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 4. All right, so I put the back cover the correct way now. Let's see if the speaker works. On these old modules, it only works on the stopwatch, and it works. Even though it's old, you can see that the time, you can still see the time here. All right, so that's gonna be it for now. On the last watch, it took me a lot of hours, especially on the glass, because some of these scratches are like very deep. The plastic is not that difficult. It's actually pretty simple. That'll clean up very easily. The problem is the glass, because it seems like it if it was acrylic, it'd be faster, but I think this is a little bit, you know, something like like a harder mineral, like the G-Shocks, and it's a little bit difficult, and I don't want to remove it because this watch is so old that that seal might be like dry rotted and it might break if I remove it. So it's gonna stay just like that. I will remove the buttons to clean them, polish them up, and clean that case. So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. Peace out.